Okay, I'm going to make a video to help with igneous rock identification. And this is our igneous rock identification key. And how it is broken up is we have light colored rocks, we have dark colored rocks. Light colored is going to be felsic, dark colored is going to be mafic. We have coarse grained rocks and we have fine grained rocks. Coarse grained are going to be intrusive or phaneretic, and fine grained are going to be extrusive or aphanetic. And if we take a look at some specialty or unique ones, we have cellular ones, which we will be dealing with pumice. Scoria is, we're just going to be using the term pumice, but because most of the time it is felsic in nature, and obsidian. And I'll talk about that again in a little bit. But I am not concerned as eighth graders or even as ninth graders or 10th graders. I want to deal with just light colored and dark colored, coarse grained and fine grained. So all of those that are in between coarse and fine grained, I'm going to get rid of. We don't need to deal with them. Likewise, if they are in that mixture of light colored and dark colored, we're going to get rid of them. So now we bring it down to a much easier understanding. And I probably should have gotten rid of scoria, but I forgot to. So we have light grained, light colored coarse. We have dark colored coarse. We have light colored fine. We have dark colored fine. We have cellular, which would be pumice, and we have glassy, which is obsidian. And the unique thing about obsidian is most obsidian is felsic in composition, yet it is very dark in color. And that is because if you take glass and add just a little bit of coloring to it, it's going to look dark. So it is going to be, for the most part, it is felsic in nature, but it is dark in color. Okay, when we take a look at rocks, if you were in class, we would have a container of rocks, of igneous rocks, and you would get a container and do your best to attempt to identify them. And that's what we are going to do here. I am going to lay them out and we are going to work on identifying them. And I've printed this off, but not realizing that it made it too big. But I will be switching back and forth then to this. Okay, so if we take a look at number one, when we take a look at number one, first of all, is it dark colored or light colored? And if we call it light colored, I would say it's light colored. So that means it's over here. And does it have big crystals or little crystals? Now, if we take a look at, we can see some crystals, but they're not big crystals. So I'm going to call it small. So we have light colored fine crystals. So we are going to call that rhyolite. So I'm going to call number one rhyolite. Number two, and I put them out in no particular order, light colored or dark colored. And there is some dark colored in it, but most of it is light colored. And that is the feldspar, by the way. So it's felsic. And big crystals. And I'm not quite for sure if I can get it to, that's not bad. Big crystals. And so we have a light colored and coarse grained. So that is going to be, this will be granite. Okay. Next, we have a dark mineral, and a dark rock, I'm sorry. And if I hold it still enough, I'm not for sure. It's doing a good job of zooming or focusing in on my fingers, but not. Oh, there's a couple sparkles. So this is dark. It is dark. And by the way, the white stuff on it, we used to number the minerals, or we used to number the rocks, but we kind of gave that up. So it is dark colored with big crystals. So it's mafic with coarse grade. So that is gabbro. So if we take a look at this, this is gabbro. This one here, even though you can't feel it, its density is really low and it is light. It actually, when I feel it, it reminds me of a piece of candy. We had some of those Christmas candies in the office. Um, so, got a bunch of air holes in it. And hopefully, as soon as you see air holes, you go, oh, that's pumice. So, sorry, wrong one. This is pumice. Number 5. Oh, nice. So right away, when you take a look at number 5, you can see that it's shiny. And hopefully, as soon as you see shiny or think shiny, you go, ooh, that's obsidian. That is volcanic glass. And the last one here is dark colored, very, very small crystals. So this is mafic and dark. And if we have mafic and small crystals, that is basalt. So I am going to attempt to do this. I should have tried this ahead of time. But okay, so we have rhyolite, we have pumice, we have granite, we have obsidian, we have gabbro, and we have basalt. Thank you.